Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is EA's third attempt in tackling the Star Wars franchise, but dishing the problematic dice the developers of both Battlefront 1 and 2 for Respawn Entertainment, which you guys know as developers of 2019's Apex Legends. At first, fans and players alike attacked the game with cautious optimism, but with it being out for some time now, with the majority of the critics deeming it a great game, how did Respawn do? Instead of tackling the creation of the rebellion or leading close to a new hope like most cinematic Star Wars games of late, Fallen Order decides to pick up 5 years after the Jedi Purge as you take control of Cal Kestis, a former Padawan in hiding, acting as a scrap engineer on the planet Bracca. When Cal has to use the Force to save a friend, the Inquisitors, a group of fallen Jedi trained by Darth Vader, find and attack Cal but is saved by former Jedi Seer Junda and Captain of the Mantis Grease. The group goes on a road trip around the galaxy in search of the Holocron, a Jedi device that holds a list of Force-sensitive children. With that, they hope to jumpstart the Jedi Order, but if you've seen the films, then that's not gonna happen. Uncharted meets Dark Souls is the best way to describe Fallen Order's gameplay, from Uncharted's platforming and huge set pieces to Dark Souls' challenging yet deep combat system. Like Dark Souls, you have certain save points where you can heal and fill your stim pack, which is the game's health item, as will upgrade your skills, which increase in complexity as the game progresses, which is a great way to build your game since it leads for more exploration, since the game and map shows you areas you weren't able to access, and as you gain new abilities, those once guarded areas are now accessible to you. With that, it follows many of the Dark Souls tropes such as shortcuts, losing your skill points when you die only to be able to get it back once you kill that enemy, and overall its combat. The square being light attack and the triangle being heavy attacks, as well along with the parry, which can allow enemies to slow their defenses if done properly, and you can even slow down enemies and blasters like Kylo Ren did in The Force Awakens. As said previously, the more you progress, the more abilities you earn, like throwing your lightsaber and grabbing enemies to stab them in the chest instead killing them. But if you want a real challenge, I suggest playing in Jedi Master Mode, and Girlfriend Reviews' video perfectly represents why.
I was like, hey, this is gonna be a fun one to watch. Oh, it's a Dark Souls. At first I thought, okay, maybe these meditation spots are just a reference to that time Liam Neeson spent his skill points before a boss. Oh, that's for sure Dark Souls.
In Jedi Master Mode, every and all type of enemy can do real damage. Though playing on Jedi Knight can offer a decent challenge, the game in its core is a semi to really difficult game at times, even if you use the controls, which makes most victories really rewarding. Oh, and how can I forget BD1? BD1 is this game's token droid character, and I'm sorry, he's way better than Baby Yoda. Fight me, cowards. BD1 acts as your map, help item holder, and allows you for more exploration via scanning parts of the map, gain more world building information and experience points, and allows you to open chests to get cosmetics for your lightsaber, your poncho, your BD's, his color scheme, and even the Mantis' color scheme. BD1 also acts as your companion to the whole game, who's really cute and like Cal can acquire abilities like hacking certain types of droids and can act as a zipline, opening more of the map to an already large and vast environment. My main problem with the game is its presentation. While a lot of the giant set pieces and cinematic moments feel, well, cinematic, the game is prone to texture delays, huge frame rate drops, weirdly placed loading screens, and yes, the occasional crashing. If you play EA games, this is pretty much expected, but it really ruins the experience and even some of the emotional moments in the game. While yes, EA and Respawn have since released patches and updates, in my opinion, it actually got worse. Areas that ran fine have huge frame rate issues now, such as when you're frantically running back to the Mantis as Sister Marin six or zombie sisters at you. Many of the textures are still there, and the Wookiees still look horrendous. While they used to happen once in a while, the patches that are being sent now make the issues way more apparent. But when the game decides to run well, it does actually look breathtaking and really massive. From seeing a separatist control center being torn down, to large set pieces like Kashyyyk, my friend the Harp Bros played it on PC with ultra settings, and despite that, the main issues graphically still read its ugly head. So the PC Master Race couldn't even save it. This is honestly one of the best Star Wars experiences in recent years, and probably one of the best Star Wars games of all time. From its amazingly orchestrated soundtrack, to its enjoyable yet emotional story, as well as deep and fun gameplay, these graphical issues that can break immersion, and as of the recording of this video hasn't really been fixed yet, it doesn't really make a huge dent on the game overall. Hopefully those issues get fixed in the future, and I hope their next game does a little more to challenge the status quo. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order gets an 8.5 out of 10.